Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music.
On today's Pardon My Take, we have a great show for the people. We're talking MLB All-Star Game. We're talking Home Run Derby. We got Hot Seat, Cool Throne. A great interview with Dallas Goedert from the Philadelphia Eagles. One of those interviews, I'm going to tell AWLs, and I'm not saying this just because takeys are on Friday, but one of those interviews, we sat down. We didn't really know a lot about Dallas Goedert. We stood up after and we're like, that guy fucking rules. We want to be friends with him. We have Mount Rushmore of Triangles, of actually hilarious Mount Rushmore because our minds wandered. And then we have Guys on Chicks to wrap it all up. And it's all brought to you by our friends at Body Armor. The new Body Armor is out. Body Armor Sports Drinks helps us stay hydrated throughout our interviews with the biggest guests in the world, packed with electrolytes and no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Body Armor Sports Drinks hydrates today's athletes during competition and, more importantly, us during interviews. Buy some Body Armor today on Amazon, but here's the thing. You better buy the strawberry banana drink. It is the most delicious drink in the world. It's been very hot this summer. An ice cold strawberry banana drink after a workout, after a long walk, after you're out and mowing the lawn, maybe even after you just walk on the street to your job or you're on the subway. That is the drink of the summer when it comes to hydrating you, making you feel great, packed with electrolytes, no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Body Armor Sports Drinks hydrates today's athletes and us during competition and us during interviews. So buy Body Armor today on Amazon. Buy Body Armor now on Amazon and tell them that Big Cat sent you. You don't actually have to tell anyone Big Cat sent you because it's Amazon. But if you want to whisper it while you're buying it, tell them Big Cat sent you and tell them Big Cat said buy the strawberry banana drink because it's the best drink out there. So Body Armor is the drink. It's the go-to water. It's the go-to drinks that we have in the office. It's fueling us every single day. Go buy Body Armor right now on Amazon. Okay, let's go.
Now in the street there is violence and lots of work to be done. No place to hang out or washing, and I can't blame all on the sun. Oh no, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to
It's Pardon My Take,
Avenue,
presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take. Today is Wednesday, July 12th, and PFT, we're back, baby. The NL is back. We've won the All-Star Game, the most important game in the entire summer. It's the only time both teams put out their best effort, put out their best guys. The NL's back on top.
You know what's kind of sick to think about is somehow baseball does have the most competitive All-Star Game. When you look across every sport,
Yes.
They all suck. They all suck. This happened to be an especially shitty game because I think, like everybody else in America, I was rooting for a tie. I was rooting for the dingers off, for extra innings where it was going to be 3 players, 3 swings each from each team, and whoever got the most dingers was going to win the All-Star Game. That's what I wanted to see. That's what everyone wanted to see. At least as you said, the long National League nightmare is over in America. It's been 9 games. They were on a 9-game losing streak, which is bizarre. It's like so insane to think that in an All-Star game between the two leagues that one team could dominate like the AL has.
Yep.
But somehow it happened. And they lost twice tonight too because shout out to the Mariners fans who took a stand for America and took a stand for righteousness, and they booed the Astros players coming into this game. Thank you, Seattle. Good sports town. Hank's not here so I can say it, and he won't bleep it out. He won't delete it because he's usually a coward. Seattle, good sports town.
Yes. And it was, listen, all the AL fanboys are going to be like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's just an all-star game. No. It matters. The NL's back on top, 1-0 in the last one. It's called the Midsummer Classic for a reason. Okay.
It's actually the MLB Cup.
Yeah, you can't get better. Yeah, every player actually wins a free roster spot on the Houston Rockets. So it's a pretty big deal. But yeah, it was a boring game other than the start was awesome when it was just like awesome catches.
That That wasn't a great start for me. I bet on the over in the first inning. And to have 2 warning track catches at the wall like that, I you know what? At least at that point, I knew, okay, I can get up and go to the kitchen, make my dinner because this bet's done.
And I'll say this, and this is going on a little bit of a tangent because no one has brought this up recently, but we're at the point of the summer where it's like, I just really want football to be back. And I find myself missing college football. I love NFL, but college football I miss the most because of the chaotic energy. Like, that is the chaotic energy sport, because you have guys messing up and making mistakes that just leads to craziness. MLB, they're so fucking good. Every time that ball got hit in the outfield and the sun was like right on the edge and you're like, they should absolutely miss this catch. And then they get it. It's a real big bummer. I want to see more errors. I want to see more, chaotic energy. So they're just too good. The pros are too good. Turns out the All-Star game, the baseball players playing in the All-Star game are pretty good at baseball.
They should just have 2 outfielders. Outfielders and metal bats. At least metal bats in the home run derby. Actually, you know what? The one thing that the All-Star game is really good for, and the home run derby, is the people that like to change rules. The Mike Greenberg dumb rules. This is the best time of year for that. I know during the home run derby, you had a really good rule about the guys, the kids that are out in the outfield.
Yes. Yeah. So the kids in the outfield, we saw one of them get just absolutely smoked by a Vladdy line drive. And it made me think, I was thinking about it before, but like, when someone gets hit with a ball, I want to laugh, right? I want to laugh. It's funny. I want to see injuries. They're funny. They're funny to watch. Person falling on face, guy getting hit in the balls, all funny things to me. Maybe someone getting hit in the stomach, puking.
Guy who walks down the stairs after yelling at the umpire and shatters both his patella tendons. Funny.
I watched it 100 times, but I have a heart. And as a father of 3, I do not like to see kids get hurt. So I'm watching the home run derby. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather, if it weren't kids out there, why not just get a bunch of fat, like college 20 to 30-year-old kids, guys, drunk as hell, fat, like sloppy fat, just falling on their face, getting hit with balls, all that stuff. Because then we can laugh. As a country, we can laugh at them.
They brought it on themselves at that point. That would be very funny to watch. I was thinking that they could incorporate a rule change where if a player gets busted for steroids, they could then elect to compete in the home run derby to win their freedom, to win their way out. If they win the home run derby, they get to come back for the rest of the year, and they get to continue using steroids for the rest of the year. If they don't win, they're suspended for the rest of the year.
Okay, I love that idea. Let me just throw a little addition to it. They can compete in the home run derby, or the night of the home run derby, they can compete in a winner-takes-all match where we have like a big ring and a bunch of live ferocious animals try to attack them. And if they survive that, then they get their freedom.
Yeah, that's fine too. You can do gladiator style.
You basically made gladiator for steroid abusers. I like that a lot.
But how electric would that be? It's like, okay, you got caught. If you admit, if you can't say like somebody put something in my workout supplement. You can't pull a Julian Edelman on this. You can't like deny like, oh, I went to GNC and bought something off the shelf. I thought it was safe. You have to be like, yeah, hand up. I was using steroids because I love dingers. And if you love dingers that much, why don't you get on the field and hit a whole pack of dingers for everybody?
I love the idea. Would you be open to saying, too, that if you win your freedom, you also win the freedom to continue to do steroids the rest of the year?
No, that's why I said, you get to continue.
Good.
Yes, that's part of the thing.
Yes.
Where if you win, you get to stay juiced for the rest of the year. Also, we could incorporate kind of your rule and just put every player from the 2019 Astros, put them in the outfield, and they're blindfolded.
Yes.
They have a glove. They can protect themselves, but they're blindfolded.
They're blindfolded with the big rubber ducks that make huge noises. You see it at like Target on their feet. So the players can be like, they're squeaking around. They're looking like idiots. They can't really run and they're blindfolded.
Yeah. There was a great moment in the home run derby. Switch hitter. We had a switch hitter that went from both sides of the plate. And, he should have just hit right-handed the whole time. He was awesome from the right side. And so a lot of people were saying, isn't this a touching moment? We get this maybe once every couple of years. His dad was throwing BP to him. Yep. Which is great. It's a great moment. But do you think that there's a small part of his dad that goes home and at the end of the day, you still have to look yourself in the mirror and know that you got shelled by your son tonight?
Oh, definitely. And if you don't pitch well, too. That's actually the worst thing.
Yeah,
but
you
it
go
would be
home,
funny
you
if
look
we had
your wife in the eye and you're like, yeah, okay, we did a great thing for his son, but also I know you think less of me as a man because I gave up so many dingers tonight.
We need like Chris Bryant's dad, who would probably try to strike him out the entire time.
Yeah.
The home run derby, I think we say this every year. They screwed it up. They've screwed it up. I know what it used to be with the 10 outs. It took forever because guys were just taking pitches. But yet again, we have a home run derby where it's essentially a stamina competition of who can hit, the fastest home runs. And it has nothing to do with the long ball and being able to just ooh and ah a Sammy Sosa just hitting moon shots. I want that back. So I don't know what they have to do. Maybe it's just 10 outs and you can only take like 3 pitches the entire time. But it just isn't as fun. I know that Julio Rodriguez breaking the record, that was cool, but you don't get to see any of them land. I want to see balls go 500 feet, and I want to watch them, and I want to watch someone try to catch them. And then the guy steps back and he's like, all right, here comes another. Watch this. And then boom. And here comes another. And not this boom, 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 rapid fire.
Yeah, each home run, it felt like it meant more because we all got to take all of it in. Now it's you see a ball go out, they show you the exit velocity, and they show you the speed at which it leaves the bat. And then you have to do the math in your own head and be like, yeah, that was probably a dinger. Nice dinger that I didn't even get to. They've turned the home run derby into math.
Right. And obviously these are all mid-July problems we're talking about. Because we still also watch.
We should say that Vladdy Jr., he got fucked going into the final round because he's a big boy. He took big boy daddy hacks, and he was exhausted by the time the semifinals were over. Then he had to bat again, right after the other, and he still won. That was a shocker to me and most people that were watching. But they need to find a way to incorporate some of the old part. Maybe you can put like a time limit. If you make it, I don't know, like 6 minutes per player, but you have to like let every home run land so they're not taking all the pitches.
Yes.
I want to see every ball land. You can't take your next cut until the first one lands.
Yeah, exactly. We're complete agreement in that. Vladdy, wild moment, Jake, seeing all the pictures of Vladdy and Vladdy Jr. They both won, what was it 16 years apart? They won home run derbies?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, yeah. Crazy.
It's truly wild.
I mean, that's Jake. Your heart must have been fluttering because it's baseball. It's the most romantic sport. It's midsummer classic. It's a home run derby. Father son. You probably were creaming your Dockers.
Pretty close.
It's hard not to get romantic about baseball.
Who was it after the derby was over? They were talking about Vlad Jr. and they said like, "Isn't this a great story? You were born in Cuba." And then you come to America and you win the home run derby. He's like, wait, I'm pretty sure he was born in Canada.
He was born in Canada.
He was born in Canada. And I don't think that – I'll have to look it up. Jake, can you fact check me on this? I don't think that Vladimir Guerrero is Cuban.
No, I'm pretty sure he was raised in Dominican.
Yeah, Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah, I'm 90% sure. But yeah, they really screwed that one up. Also, it was great that we got to see that Hardo Pete Alonso lose because I'm going to say it. I know Mets fans get a reputation for being a little toxic. We might know a couple of them in our lives, and they do seem to complain more than any other fan base, probably rightfully so, because bad things happen to them. It would drive me nuts if my best player took the home run derby as seriously as Pete Alonso does.
And then lost.
It would drive me insane. Yeah.
If you win, then if your team sucks, you can still be like, yeah, that's right. We got the best home run hitter in Major League Baseball. It's provable. You can at least like pretend to celebrate that. But when he doesn't win, it's just like, what are we doing, Pete? What are we doing, man?
Yeah.
Also of note, Christian Yelich, that coward, did not compete in the home run derby.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that.
What? He's a coward.
No. Christian Yelich, our good friend, wisely took the home run derby off because he wants to focus on the second half, and he should do that for the rest of his career.
He's a coward. He's not. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's. I think he's afraid of how much he's going to love watching me and you tongue punch each other's fart boxes. He's going to have to watch. You know that, right? Like if he ends up winning the home run derby, he's going to have to click on to whatever video we put out of me and you licking each other's buttholes.
Yes, absolutely. We also should note the All-Star jerseys were terrible. I don't know what they were doing. They looked so bad. It feels like you shouldn't be it should be easy to not mess this up. And I also wouldn't hate it if they. I don't know if they use. I feel like
The
I
hats.
remember that they used to, but did they ever do it where it was just roads and home, like you wore your uniform
Your
with like an
grays?
emblem on it? Yeah,
I think
I don't
for a
know.
while it was like that.
yeah, I love that. Why
I
are
know
we?
that they used to let them wear their own hats.
PFT. I think it's also just baseball in general that is ripe for us just changing rules. It's
Yeah.
the most the rules feel they change some for the better. The pitch clock has been awesome. Only Billy doesn't like it because he wants to get drunk. And there's been a lot of good rule changes, but go back to some of the old school. Maybe we're just getting nostalgic, but go back to some of the like the '90s All-Star Home Run Derby stuff.
Yeah, so the NBA gets all their rule changes from Reddit to a fault. The MLB gets all their rule changes from Truth Social. There's got to be some like halfway meet in the middle where just common sense can prevail and try to help out Rob Manfred with whatever. They should have made the bases even bigger for the All-Star game. That would have been great. Just giant
button.
bases.
Hit the button, make the bases bigger. Okay, so reminder: we with the rest of our show, we're actually back together. So Hot Seat, Cool Throne, and Guys on Chicks and Dallas Goedert and Mount Rushmore were all in the same room. But reminder: Friday, Takeys, over 20 different awards, Blake of the Year, Podcast Listener of the Year. It was a fantastic show. It's one of my favorite shows every year. A lot of pressure. Hope everyone's doing their job, subscribing and unsubscribing, sharing it, going up to a random phone, subscribing, listening to it, playing the YouTube on loop. All these things matter.
I would
if
like
you want to
people
win.
out there to go to a public library and go to every computer and click subscribe on Part of My Take.
And start playing the YouTube and just have it, but do the playlist and have it play the whole time
Apple
through.
Store. Every screen in the Apple Store.
Yes. Someone do that for us, and maybe you will win your 8th straight award-winning listener awards. Okay, let's kick it back to ourselves. Hot Seat, Cool Throne, Mount Rushmore of Triangles, Dallas Goedert, and Guys on Chicks. Before we get to Hot Seat, Cool Throne, Cars.com. Wherever life takes you next, and whoever you're looking to be, there's a car for you on Cars.com. Whether you're moving from the suburbs to the city so you want a smaller, sportier car, or you're expanding your family and want a safer option, or you've taken up snowboarding and need more cargo space for the gear, their advanced search filters to help you narrow down the car you're looking for. They have deal badges that identify the best deals, and they even have a quick and easy way to sell or trade in your car. Over 2 million cars for 2 million possibilities to meet your changing needs. Up to 50,000 cars are added daily to Cars.com, so you know you'll find a car you'll love. Find your next possibility on Cars.com. Where to next? Well, Cars.com is the place to go. Go right now, Cars.com. Find any car you're looking for at Cars.com. Do it right now. Cars.com, the best place to find a car. Okay, Hot Seat, Cool Throne. Henry.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're up first.
Surprising.
Wow, never thought you'd go first.
My hot seat is America.
Okay.
Oh, why?
My good friends over in Thailand came out at Burger King Thailand called the Real Cheeseburger. It's just 20 slices of cheese in between a bun.
Yeah, it rocks. It rocks. And this is bad timing for Zion Williamson, who's just been talking about how hard he's trying to maintain weight. That's going to be an issue for him. I'm going to have one.
Yeah, well, you got to go to...
Well, no, there's some places over here in America. I know that there's an international McDonald's here in Chicago. There's definitely an international Burger King somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it looks delicious.
So it's just a grilled cheese.
With 20 pieces of cheese.
But does the cheese grill?
I don't know.
Dude, grilled cheese is, I think, top meals that you can randomly crave.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever have that where it's like, it's not something you eat very often, but it's like every, I don't know, month or 2 months, I say to myself, I really want a grilled cheese.
I also think that a grilled cheese is one of those things that it's better the less effort that you put into it.
Yeah.
Like you can make a gourmet grilled cheese with some of the best cheese in the world, but for my money, if you just take like 2 slices of Wonder Bread and some Kraft singles, that's perfect.
And a shitload of butter.
Shitload of butter.
Shitload of butter.
Some
Get
people
that nice crispiness.
Some people put mayonnaise
They
on
do.
both sides, which sounds gross, but as a male boy, I approve.
And it works. It actually
Yeah.
gives you a nice crisp on either side.
That reminds me, one time Papa John's, R.I.P. Papa, what's he up to these days? We got to track him down.
He's running for government.
He's
running for
he
government.
is good for government,
Yeah,
just in general.
He's going to be government.
Yeah.
But one time Papa John's had a special
Congress,
where they had if your football team scored a certain number of touchdowns, you got a free topping for every touchdown they scored. And this is back in like 2013. The Redskins scored, I don't know, like 50 points out of nowhere. And so I ordered a Papa John's pizza that had 11 extra cheeses on it. And that reminded me a lot of it. It was just piled high. It was maybe the best pizza I've ever had. It was like deep dish.
Like a deep dish, yeah.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Okay. So cheese is back.
Cheese is back. America's in the hot seat. And then the cool throne, I'm going to put myself on the cool throne. We started a home run league, dingers only, fantasy baseball league. TJ, producer of that show, told me that Vlad Guerrero Jr. was a bad pick because he doesn't have a good home run swing. He won the home run derby, and I think since we've already established that we can kind of change rules and reformat things, that I should be retroactively awarded points. No. Considering
I vote
it's
no.
a dingers only league,
I vote no.
The whole point of the league is to pick players that hit dingers. So the home run derby should be the World Series.
So you think that he should have 25 points because he hit that many home runs?
No, no. The real thing is,
if we're a dingers only league,
Yeah.
we should be awarding the best dinger hitter in the league.
Hank.
And whoever's team he's on, that person should get extra points.
No, what we need to do, we need to stay one ahead of NBA and Adam Silver. Next year, we'll have an in-season tournament that will be played on the home run derby.
The Dingers Cup.
Yeah, the Dingers Cup. You pick a player on the Dingers on the home run derby, and that becomes the Dingers Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should vote on whether. I mean, it's just
Okay, all right, let's vote.
All right, yeah, put up to
Let's
vote for everybody.
Let's just do the three of us in this room.
Who thinks Hank should get a lot of points for a meaningless competition that wasn't
It's
part of the
raise your
dingers
hand.
only,
Raise your hand.
and my
Raise your
guy
hand.
hit the
So
most
Hank
dingers.
doesn't even vote for himself. Okay.
All right.
All those against?
All right.
Oh, Hank's hands
Against?
up.
Okay, so there you go.
No.
Sorry, Hank. You voted against yourself.
It's a dingers only league. I think in the spirit of competition, I think all the AWLs would agree with me. In the spirit of competition,
no. You're
in a
gaslighting
dingers,
us.
It's dingers only, and I had the player that hit the
All right,
one
I'll
home
let
run
you.
derby.
You know what? We'll let you have Vlad's home run derby total. You can't golf for the rest of the summer.
Well, then I'd win the league.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. You wouldn't? Are you serious right now?
I don't
You
want to
give up-
fucking do the punishment. I mean, I
Why?
think
You have a good. You used to pitch.
true.
Yeah, you're lefty.
I just feel like I should be awarded points.
Okay, so
and I know that
you
if
voted
either of
against
you
yourself,
two
though.
were in the same position, you would
Actually,
just
I
the same
wouldn't.
way you
No.
retroactively
I would.
change
This
the
is
rules.
sad.
You would
No.
re-retroactively
It's sad.
change the rules for yourselves.
I'm gonna not.
But
I
if
won't
it's
count
me-
any of Ryan Mountcastle's home run derby swings.
Yeah.
I just whatever. It's dingers only. I thought in the spirit of the league,
No.
dingers. We should be awarding the greatest dinger hitter in the league, Vlad Guerrero Jr.
How about this? If the guy on your team makes the postseason, those dingers count.
No, let's just keep going with dingers only. Not home run dingers from the home run derby. That doesn't. What are you talking
A
about?
dinger's a dinger.
If you say
And I agree. I shouldn't be every home run he hit, but
All-Star
since he
game-
won the, since
oh,
he
you want one? I'll give you one.
I
You
think
get
like
one
5
home
or
run.
10.
No, you can get one home run.
10 bonus points seems like a fair.
We already
Disagree.
voted.
Disagree.
You're just saying this because there's some people who are like, do home run dingers count? Oh, you know what it was? It was Tom Fridelli.
Oh, yeah,
Texted,
yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
right. He asked
do
us,
home
like,
run dingers
they should
count?
count.
That's your,
I-
You're stealing Tom's stake
No,
again.
no,
Yeah.
again.
No.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
you are.
My DMs
You
the
are.
past 3 weeks have been flooded with exclusively people saying
That's weird because the show came out last week.
dingers only and
And you haven't been on your phone.
dingers only and Big Cat tried to rob me in Dungeons and Dragons.
How?
I mean, I could want me to. I mean, there's been so many.
That
There's
also
been so
came
How
many.
did I try to rob you?
Like 3 days ago.
They just said that I got the most kills by a wide margin.
but I killed you.
But you should have already been dead.
No, but I killed you, so how could you have the most kills when I killed the guy? If you had the most kills, I killed you.
Because if you had followed the rules correctly, then you would have
Wait,
been
Tim
dead.
Woods is the one who judges the rules. Are you questioning Tim Woods?
This is also, it goes against the spirit of Dungeons and Dragons 100%.
Exactly.
This also, you guys not giving me points for winning the home run derby goes against the dingers only
No, it doesn't.
league.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, the
Wait.
league is dingers only, and you're not crediting the home run derby.
So just so that we can recap.
This is pathetic.
You
Hank.
want home runs to count in a made up tournament that doesn't have anything to do with the actual
No,
league
no.
to count.
No,
and
no.
you also think Tim Woods is an idiot.
Fiction. I think that if the person on your team in the dingers only league, wins the home run derby, you should get extra points.
Okay, how about a pizza party?
Yeah, we'll give you a
We'll give
pizza,
you a pizza
party.
party.
Done.
Dingers only pizza party.
Done.
Fine.
Yeah, you
Okay,
won the Dingers
good.
Cup.
Good job.
Hank
Good
won
job.
the first
Dinger
ever
Cup.
Dingers Cup.
10 points.
Yeah, Dingers
Pizza
Cup,
party.
pizza party. Good job.
Great job, Hank.
In season.
That wasn't pathetic at all.
Yeah, that wasn't.
I mean, it's dingers only, right?
You won a participation trophy.
Yeah.
It's dingers only. He won the home run derby of dingers.
Okay, good job. Good job,
You
Hank.
won the cup. You won the in-season cup. Okay, PFT, your hot seat, cool throne.
My hot seat is Chiefsaholic.
Yeah.
Chiefsaholic got arrested. The law caught up to him, and he was put in cuffs. And some more details came out about Chiefsaholic's crime spree. Apparently, it wasn't just him robbing one bank in Oklahoma. Apparently, this dude went around the country, kind of as we suspected, to every road Chiefs game, robbing banks. He had an ironclad, foolproof method of laundering his money, which was he would take his cash to a casino, exchange it for chips, play one hand of blackjack, and then turn his chips back in. They put all that together. So he's busted by the feds big time, probably going to go to prison for a while.
Wait, are you saying he wasn't a criminal mastermind?
I'm saying, what I am saying about Chiefsaholic is, don't we have bigger fish to fry than Chiefsaholic? Don't we as a nation? Nobody went to jail for the financial crisis back in 2007, 2008. All those bankers are still out there. Chiefsaholic is basically a modern-day Robin Hood. Stole from the banks, gave to himself, and we're castigating him for it. We're throwing him in jail, maybe for the rest of his life. It feels messed up.
Yes.
Also, he should have left the country.
Yeah. What is Billy going to do now?
Nothing. That was Billy's only job, was to hunt this
keep
guy down.
Chiefsaholic on the run.
Yeah.
Or find him.
My other hot seat is novelty drinks, because Margaritaville in Times Square closed. It shut its doors. It was a great place. I thoroughly enjoyed my time there. They had at least upwards of one working elevator at any given time.
How many times did you go?
I went once.
Do you think you're somewhat to blame?
For leaving? For moving to Chicago? Probably,
No, just for not, you should have been going every weekend.
Well, I tried to go twice, but the first time I went,
vacation destination.
they closed it down for the
don't take
summer. It
vacations
wasn't
on the
open
show.
in the summer, and then it was only open in November, which is when I went. Surprisingly, not a lot of people go to Margaritaville in November and December in Times Square, New York City.
I never saw this failing. This is brutal.
I tried my very best to make it work. It didn't work out. There was a small part of me that was like, oh shit, they saw that PFT is moving to Chicago. Who's going to come to our resort? And they're like, we better close this thing down. But I didn't see a way that it was going to fail. And it failed, which is very, very sad. I'm gonna miss that Margaritaville.
Margaritaville should be too big to fail.
It should be
saved.
subsidized
Yeah,
by
it
the
should be
government.
saved.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but I will find there are other Margaritavilles out there which I will be going to.
Yes.
Then my cool throne is, I was gonna say Zion Williamson. I mentioned it earlier. He talked about how he has something to blame for his weight gain and his issues. Just getting paid a lot of money when he's 24 or 22 years old, having all the money in the world. And it's tough to not eat. I understand. If you gave me that much money when I was 22, I would also get fat as fuck. But my other cool throne is going to be the USA, because USA beat Canada in the CONCACAF Gold Cup.
Finals.
And no, that was the quarterfinals.
Oh.
So we moved on. We beat the dastardly Canadians in a penalty kick shootout, and it was awesome. The shootout was fun as fuck. It started out with maybe the most dramatic scene I've ever seen in professional soccer. Both the teams were lined up, waiting to start kicking, and the ref was like, no, you guys got to back up to midfield. The USA said, fuck you, I'm not leaving. Canada, you move first, then we'll move. So it was a standoff, just both teams waiting for each other. After about 2 minutes of both teams not moving, Canada started to backpedal first, and then the USA was like, that's right, bitch, we told you to move. They backed up. Matt Turner stepped in, goalkeeper for Arsenal, which is why they're so good, why they won the Champions League last year. And so he started backing up, or the rest of the team started backing up. We go on to win, dominate Canada again. Tonight, we're playing Panama in the semifinals.
Easy
so
dub.
Up yours, Panama.
Are we going to put out our best team?
Give us the canal back. Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. I think they're still taking a break. Hank pretends that he doesn't like soccer. I think deep down inside, you would like rooting for America, Hank.
I'm just looking for a really good Champions League team.
That's not what you're looking for. We've talked about this.
Burnley?
Champions League is like the top teams they play in the tournament. You're looking for a really good Championship League team.
What the fuck is the difference?
There's the
Championship
the EPL,
champion team?
Yeah, no, Champions League is the highest of high. You're looking for a second-tier team in England.
Yes.
Right. That's not Champions League.
Shit.
Yeah, that's okay.
Champions League is like the top of every European league.
Right.
Got it.
League.
It is a little confusing.
So there's Champions League and
No, there's
Championship League.
The English Premier League, and then I'm pretty sure the second league is called the English Championship League.
Yep.
So that is confusing. I would agree with you on
The
that.
Champions League is like teams from all over Europe.
Yeah, I need
the
to
best
really.
of every
I've
league.
just been thinking about. I want to get into soccer. I really want to find a good Championship League team.
I need to double check to make sure I was right about this because it is.
You know what I love
it is
about
very-
international
But I
soccer,
actually
though?
don't give a fuck.
It
about
gives you every excuse to just be
but
like,
if you do-
fuck you, we're from America.
Yeah.
It's the English League Championship is the second league. Quite confusing, I would agree. And then I think it just goes like League 2 and then like, yeah. Oh, no.
What's La Liga?
No.
That's
It's
Spain.
even more confusing. It goes EPL,
I know that one.
then it goes English League Championship, then it goes English League 1.
That's the third one.
That's the third one.
That is tricky.
Where does La Liga rank?
Liga
in,
is
in
Spain.
those four?
Yeah,
Farmers
La Liga's
League.
not in
Farmers
what
League.
we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it
I
is
don't know what that means. I just hear people say it. That's where Messi used to play.
the Farmers League.
Yeah, the Farmers League. Farmers only.
All right, my hot seat is Darren Rovell. So Pat Fitzgerald got fired from Northwestern. I was a little shocked. I thought he'd survive it, but it seems like more came out. Seemed like it was a situation that was bigger than one thing. And then Darren Rovell went 24 hours silence on Twitter. Finally broke his silence after about 27 hours and just wrote sad period.
Darkness retreat for old Darren.
Yeah.
He was probably doing some mental gymnastics. Listen, Darren, it happens to the best of us. You all get got sometime. You have to take it like a man. You have to issue a statement. I know a lot of people online were waiting. What does Darren Rovell have to say about this? Does he have a comment? Is he going to take the side of his coach? Is he going to take the side of his university?
Yeah.
He tried very hard. He's got a lot of Pat Fitzgerald merch probably.
He got a ESPN headline changed. So there was a moment, if you followed the whole thing, there was an ESPN headline that said Pat Fitzgerald knew, and he got very upset, was like, there's no evidence that he knew, and then they changed it. He probably thought that he had, staved off everyone at that point. Then he got fired. I imagined in my head he is the woman at the inauguration of Trump who falls to her knees and yells no when he got fired. He'd known him for 27 years. His very good friend. What happens if they get a coach that doesn't like Darren Rovell?
He never hazed Darren Rovell.
Yeah.
Darren definitely needed some hazing.
Yeah.
If the internet was broken down trying to figure out whether or not hazing was a good or bad thing. It was a banner day for people who were like, I got hazed, I turned out fine. Usually when you say I turned out fine about anything, it means that you did not turn out fine.
Yep.
It means when you say like I got hazed and I turned out just fine, except I'm a person that goes online to defend hazing.
Yeah.
Besides that.
That's like Andrew Tate usually has one of those a month where he's like, my dad hit me when I was a kid and look how I turned out.
I'm great. I am technically in a Romanian prison right now, but nothing bad happened to me. I think one
such
thing
a great point. Anyone who says I turned out fine, you are not.
about anything.
Anything.
It could be like XYZ happened to me when I was a kid. I turned out fine.
Yeah, I smoked. My father made me smoke cigarettes when I was 5 years old. Look how I turned out.
Yeah, I'm
fine.
great. I'm totally
fine.
I'm totally great.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all. I'm totally fine about it. I think one thing we can all agree on though is a great choice for the next Northwestern head coach would be Urban Meyer.
Ooh,
Let's
yes.
get Urban
some
back
culture
in the conversation. Not afraid to get his hands dirty. The guy is a molder of young men, and let's just get Urban back into the Big Ten.
Yeah, and say what you will, like, hazing, not okay. Urban Meyer will just do it himself by kicking kickers.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be the head hazer. Yeah.
He knew all along.
Yeah. The naked bear crawl doesn't sound like hazing. That part just sounds like guys being dudes.
Yeah.
The rest of it, yeah, you can make some arguments for.
Yeah, but
I did a naked bear crawl when I was a kid. I turned out fine.
It turned out fine. It was definitely a situation though that when you're watching Rovell just go silent, I don't actually care what he has to say. I just know that if it was any other school, he would be the first to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Complete hypocrite and coward. And then all he said was sad.
Also, knowing the infamous Super Bowl video where he like has all of his tweets crafted and planned before. The All-Star Home Run Derby night is a huge night for those random stupid tweets that he probably had to like wash at least 10 to 15 tweets about random home run derby related factoids because he had to stay silent.
Yeah.
The length of all the home runs added together could like could go across the country, that sort of shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big night for him. You're
Yes.
right. He went radio silent. That was sad to see.
Yeah, he probably had some really cool old pictures of Vlad Jr. Mm-hmm. You know, and it was very funny. I was just watching it. I was on Rovell Watch, and he just had a picture of the parking in Seattle for the home run derby as his last tweet from like 1 p.m. on Monday. That was it.
That's
it's
so
just
sad.
It was so perfect.
We didn't get any concession stand prices.
No
from Rovell.
concession stand.
It was a disservice that he did to his followers.
Do you think he's more sad that Pat Fitzgerald got fired because he knows him and he had it in and like he considered him a friend, or because I know for a fact he owns over 3 pieces of Pat Fitzgerald memorabilia?
Yeah, probably that one.
Yeah, it's probably that.
I own 9 dreadlocks that got cut off of Northwestern players before they were deemed acceptable to join the team.
I owe 3 bars of soap that were used in the human loofah. Now what am I supposed to do with this? A Shrek mask. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely what he's thinking right now. He probably has like Pat Fitzgerald's social security card from when he was like a kid.
I think that we should hire their strength and conditioning guy, though.
Yeah.
That guy rocks.
He's the man. And then my cool throne is all of us being intelligent people, because I had a moment. I was reading an article the other day that I was like, you know what? I'm hard on myself for being shit for brains, but no one's as dumb as the guy who got caught in the college baseball betting scandal. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the report finally came out exactly what happened. I'm going to read this to you real quick. On April 28th, Bert Eugene Neff Jr. walked into the BetMGM Sportsbook at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati in possession of a large amount of cash, looking to make a huge score. His proposed wager quickly aroused concern and suspicion among the staff. 3 people familiar with the investigation told Sports Illustrated that Neff wanted to bet more than $100,000 on a college baseball game that night, Alabama at number 1 LSU. The game had gotten virtually no gambling traffic, and Neff's desire to bet on the Tigers far exceeded the sportsbook established house limit on college baseball. It was a foolhardy act that created a surreal scene, and the ripple effects from that incident continued to be felt more than a month later. So here's exactly what happened. Neff, an obscure youth league coach from Mooresville, Indiana, with a penchant for networking and recruiting circles, stood at the window and pleaded his case for making the huge wager to the book's staff. The sources say he indicated, this is to the staff, he indicated that he had inside information on the game, and he did it in the palm of his hand. Neff was texting with Alabama baseball coach Brad Bohannon via the encrypted messaging app Signal while at the ticket window attempting to place the wager. The sources say his texting was so indiscreet to the point that the book's video surveillance cameras were able to zoom in on the details of Neff and Bohannon's text exchange, making Bohannon's name visible later in screenshots. Video cameras can see the text conversation back and forth. It couldn't have been more reckless. It was, I don't know how you could be done with that. He walked up to the window, had $100,000 on a game that has no one betting on it, saying, I have inside information, then stood back, texted the coach so brazenly that they were able to just be like, dude, you're literally texting the coach right in front of him.
That's partially on the coach for giving that tip to maybe his biggest shithead friend. Because he knew that this is a guy that could not be trusted with information. If you know this kind of guy at all, you know that he would do something like this. You got to just be like, be cool, man. But cool. Tell it to your friend who's cool.
It was a great reminder, like, hey, I'm dumb. I'm not that dumb.
No, Paul Pelosi doesn't go up to NASDAQ and he's like, I've got a great tip on semiconductors.
Let me put my trade in.
Come on,
please.
This trade needs to go in. Look, I'm on the phone with my wife right now.
Yes.
She's demanding that I log this option. I need to put it in right now.
Please backdate this to yesterday.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
sir. But yeah, made me feel good. Also, cool throne, Zuck is pretty jacked.
Yes, yeah. He's got like an 8-pack. Although, if I was that rich, I'd either be fat as shit like Zion, or I'd be jacked as hell like Mark Zuckerberg. No in between.
I would just do the drugs to get jacked as shit.
And just still eat, yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Just eat and just take drugs and have someone. Do you think that someone could get rich enough? Like, do you think the very richest people in the world have people just work out their body for them? I've always wondered if
just
that
somebody
was
that comes
possible.
by with the electric stimulator and just hits you.
Just basically pushes your arms as you bench press.
Just move me around, do all the motions for me.
Knock me out.
That's
and have
actually
me lift.
That's a good idea for the next like home workout device is just a big suit that you strap yourself into and it just moves you around. So you don't have to think about doing it. You just sit in the suit for 30 minutes. You get a workout out.
It's the old Babe Ruth machine.
Yeah.
When he would just stand in there and it would just jiggle him around.
The towel on 2 sticks that just moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody does that one anymore. I'm sure it worked.
Why not? Or just laying down and having someone throw a medicine ball at your stomach.
Yeah.
That's how Harry Houdini died.
No, he got punched.
No, I know.
Yeah, he got punched.
In his stomach.
Yeah. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to a great one. Double H. Okay. Let's get to our Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore Triangles. And then we have a great, great interview with Dallas Goedert from the Philadelphia Eagles. He was, I would say, our MVP from TEU because we interviewed him and we basically said that guy fucking rocks. We love him. So it's a must listen. Before we do that, PFT, you had a quick word from one of our sponsors.
Before we get to the Mount Rushmore of Triangles, it's brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident, Morgan & Morgan makes it easy for you. You file a claim online, upload pictures, your evidence, you text your lawyer, you get a settlement direct deposited. You do almost everything from your phone, and Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. Over 800 lawyers nationwide, over $15 billion with a B recovered so far. They've got over 100 offices, over 30 years of experience. The fee is free. You only pay if you win with Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com/PMT or dial #law to start a claim. Hank, maybe you can get in touch with Morgan & Morgan, see if they can get you some restitution for the home runs that were hit in the home run derby that don't count in the Dingers Only League.
I should.
Very
Can you sue for
clearly-
gaslighting?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, and you would be the plaintiff, and they would laugh you out of court. It'd be a bad lawsuit. It'd be frivolous.
Joke's on you. I don't even know what plaintiff means.
Visit forthepeople.com/PMT or dial #law to start a claim. And now here's the Mount Rushmore of Triangles.
Okay, Mount Rushmore time. We are doing the Mount Rushmore of Triangles. Mount Rushmore of Triangles.
This one's
I've
going
wanted to do
to
this one
get
for a long time.
contentious.
Yeah, contentious. PFT and I are first, then Billy and Jake, then Hank and Max. We're gonna go hard in the paint to start the first one.
Dun, dun,
Shark fin.
boom.
Shark fin.
Shark fin.
The scariest thing you see above the water, the shark fin.
Last thing you see before you get fucked.
That is
Maybe the
scary.
most dangerous triangle
You guys
out
ever
there.
done the Jaws ride at Universal?
No.
You see the fin?
Ooh, scary.
Scary shark fin.
It was
Scary
fake,
shark
though.
fin. Shark fin, #1 triangle.
Yeah. It's a good pick.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You do that?
Appreciate that.
That's as
Jake,
close
hit it.
as,
All right.
as we'll get to just having them blow us.
It's great when there actually is a good pick and we all have to begrudgingly be like, good pick.
Yeah.
Because you know it takes a lot.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
we're going to go with something that everyone in the world has had and everyone in the world likes, a slice of pizza.
Ooh.
That's a good pick.
pick.
That's
Yeah.
a good
Good
pick, Jake.
pick.
Fuck. This draft is
Good
awesome.
pick.
Studied. We came ready.
Good pick.
Max?
Max?
Oh, it's us. That was
Hank?
going to be our
Yeah,
pick. That's
Hank
a good
doesn't
pick,
look
Jake.
like
Said
he's
he's
ready
been
to
wanting to do
Max.
this for a very long time.
We will go with a tortilla chip.
Ooh,
Okay.
good pick.
Good pick.
It's a good pick.
picks.
And then we will go with, this might be contentious, the pyramids.
Ooh.
That's not a triangle.
Not a triangle. They're
You mean like
literally,
the
pyramid.
Hank,
wonder
they're
of the world,
literally
like the
called
pyramids of
pyramids.
Giza?
They're called a different shape.
It's a
They are
three-dimensional object
We had this on our list, but Billy shot it down.
because it's three-dimensional.
It's
But it's
a pyramid.
triangular. I feel like that's
Is a pyramid a triangle?
it has more than 3 sides. I guess a triangle has 3 sides. That
Yeah.
has more than 3 sides.
A
But
pyramid.
if you're looking at it from the front, you're seeing 3 sides.
Okay, from the front.
So-
what's the front of a triangle?
Where-
Or what's the front of a pyramid?
Wherever they put the king.
Inside. They put it inside the pyramid.
So the pyramids of Giza or just the pyramids?
No, he's talking about Giza. Yeah.
Is it allowed?
Just,
I think
I mean,
I
maybe
think it's triangular shape.
maybe just say a
I don't have
silhouette of a
I don't have a
pyramid.
problem with it playing.
Okay,
That's
here's the thing.
triangular.
They're literally
Here's the
built by
thing.
aliens.
I will.
Iconic.
I vote to allow Hank's bullshit pick, but just know people are going to come at you for it.
So what do you want? The pyramids
Yeah.
of Giza or just the pyramids?
He's taking the pyramids.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Billy. I think the one you came up with right here.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Wait, did you guys pick twice?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
took tortilla
Yeah,
shit.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
What
A
was
beer
that?
pong rack.
Why were you just taking a picture of me?
I'm sending it to someone.
For what?
Like, where can you meet right now? I said no. I'm recording.
Who asked?
Stephen Shea.
Oh.
Should we redo that?
What'd you do?
No, that's
A
fine.
rack of beer pong balls.
Tell
A
Steve-
rack
Okay.
of beer
Fuck
pong
off.
cups.
Okay, that's
What?
good.
Fuck off.
Beer
Tell him
pong
to fuck
rack.
off.
So,
beer pong rack.
Are you talking about the full rack 6? Or are you talking about 10 rack? Or are you
Either
talking
way,
about 3
they're
rack?
triangular.
Yeah, but I want to know specifically.
Well,
Oh,
we're just
well,
putting
I mean,
a beer pong rack.
like 21 cup. Like,
I want to know what Billy's thought of a beer pong
Okay.
rack is.
I mean, I like to play 21 cup.
Okay.
Okay, sick.
21
I like,
10
to,
cup.
I like to play
Isn't
22
that called
cup.
man pong?
Yeah, for men.
Dude, you ever do the full table? That was
Yeah.
that ruled.
You Civil War.
Yeah.
Billy,
Full
when was the
table
last time you
Front
played
cups
beer
just.
How
no,
often do you
literally
not
the
play
full
beer pong?
entire table is beer pong.
So not
cups.
triangular?
No.
100
you can,
cup?
You can rack like a couple times, but it's the entire table's full.
100 cups pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's basically dudes just being like, we don't have any plans for the
Right.
afternoon, so let's just
Here's our plan.
let's
Shoot
do a
some balls
6-hour
and
activity
cups.
where we get hammered.
Yeah, this will be awesome. And then
And it is.
then yeah,
Until you get into a fight
yeah.
with your best friend.
Okay. Good pick.
Thank you.
Good picks all around.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty good pick. Except
weeks ago.
pyramids.
Big Cat PFT with the wraparound.
Okay, PFT. I think we
Pyramids
go,
are the most iconic thing ever built.
They're one of the 7 wonders in the world.
And you're disparaging it.
I'm
How?
not denying that. I'm just saying, are they triangles?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
You're the
not,
geometry
but
expert.
They're made up of triangles.
How many geometry classes have you taken in your
All
life?
right, well, a piece of pizza is not a triangle, but
close.
slices.
There's 3 sides.
Yeah, we picked the slice.
Yeah, we
did
picked a
pick a
slice
slice.
of pizza. Slice of pizza.
Okay,
Or I pick one side
Big
of a
Cat,
pyramid.
Yep.
what do you think about number 10?
Yeah, I think we go 8 and 10.
Okay, all right.
I'll say 8, you say 10.
Okay.
8 is going to be the hurdle button in Madden.
Ooh,
The hurdle button in Madden.
Sick,
Yep.
sick button.
What is it?
Yeah.
Well,
That's only on
it's in
PlayStation.
Y.
It's
It's
PlayStation.
Y.
Yeah,
if it's-
PlayStation. Yeah.
Okay.
No, the hurdle button. What about on
Oh.
Xbox?
It's
that's
Y.
why.
That's why.
On PlayStation, it's triangle.
Yeah.
Learn ball.
So
hurdle
it's
button Madden.
Y and triangle is your answer.
No, it's,
No, it's the
triangle.
hurdle button in Madden.
So do you want the hurdle button Madden on a PS4?
No,
Oh, no, we
Just
we
the
can afford PS5.
just the hurdle button in Madden.
fuck.
Jake,
Okay.
Jake,
Yeah.
you're making
All
this
right, so
super
yeah,
complicated.
Xbox
just saying.
controller.
So hurdle
The
button
hurdle
in
button
Madden.
Madden.
You're picking a triangle and Y.
Don't listen to Hank.
Shut up, Hank.
You, that's
He's
the
right.
answer.
Hurdle button in Madden.
You
right.
respect
Yeah.
People will
Xbox
know what the
users.
hurdle button in Madden is.
Well, not what about a person that's only played Xbox their whole
Okay,
life?
well then
Okay.
they'll figure out what it is.
What about a person that's never been to Egypt, Hank?
Also, I'm an Xbox guy, but I know exactly what I've played a PlayStation before.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Everyone, you've never played a PlayStation before.
Nope.
That's a lie.
Cap.
That is a lie.
Cap.
That is an absolute fucking lie.
Xbox.
You've never played a play. We have a PlayStation in the office. You never played it.
Nope.
That's a lie. We'll find footage.
Wait, so try. So yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we'll find footage.
Shut up,
exactly.
Hank.
There's
Exactly.
a triangle on the PlayStation button.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Our next one,
That's a pick.
we're going to go with the Blue Mountain emojis on Coors Light.
I like
That's
it.
right. On a can, look at a can of Coors Light. It's 2 blue triangles.
Yep.
Well, it's actually
What?
it's not. It's like 1, 2,
That's
3,
over. That is a
5. It's actually
pander.
technically
No,
not
we're
a
talking.
pander,
No,
we're
we're talking
just-
about the ones that turn blue, Billy.
it's not an equilateral pentagon.
I will say.
There's
the
5 sides.
That's a
on it.
mountain range.
No,
That's
Yeah.
5
no,
sides.
there's
There's
more than
three
3
sides.
sides.
We're talking
No,
three
there's
sides.
5.
Shut up.
There's
Where are the
5
three sides?
sides.
Show
There's
you
more than
right
3
now.
sides on
There's
that
five.
one.
I'm not
There's
talking
no
about like the
There's-
designed mountains that are like
No.
drawn on there.
No.
I'm talking about
The
one
one
up
up
the
top,
spiky
you
up and
idiots.
down.
Dude,
Let's
that's
see.
not a triangle.
It's 2 triangles.
Yeah, but
is.
they're
So where are the
overlapping,
three
but there's
sides?
no cut.
Yeah, you picked a mountain range.
You picked the
Those
one
are
5.
2 triangles
That is-
fucking each other.
Yeah, but
Way
that's-
less of a triangle than a pyramid. I'll tell you that.
That's a
much.
triangle.
If you look at it,
those are
it's
2
1,
triangles.
2, 3, 4, 5
Yep.
sides.
That's 2
That right
triangles
there,
next
that's
to
2
each other.
triangles.
Well, it doesn't look like that. It
It's
looks like
2
a 5
overlapping
sided.
There's 2
triangles.
triangles next to each other.
No,
you know
no,
this.
You know why, Billy?
No,
You know
that's
why?
a twin peaked mountain.
Because it's mountains.
But that's a twin
But
peaked mountain.
is it the mountain are blue or is it the mountains are blue?
Right, so
just
you're picking
saying.
a 5-sided.
We're picking the 2
that's
triangles.
Like,
on
that's
the
like
cube.
worse than a pyramid because
Way
it's
worse.
No, it's-
overlapping.
Oh, we let
pyramid.
pyramids stand.
Yeah, we did. We just said that it's
I'm letting it
bullshit.
stand.
Okay,
It's just a
good.
terrible
The Coors
idea.
Light Blue
Good.
Mountain is
Moving
the
on.
official pick?
No,
Okay.
not moving on. You know you're wrong.
No, I'm right.
It's a twin
The
peaked
Coors
mountain.
Light Blue Mountain. Billy, you're mad you didn't think of it.
It's
All
a
you
more-
see when you see a blue Coors Light can is red. That's it. That's all you see. We see the whole beautiful can.
We have do we have 2?
No, we have one.
No, we gotta go with something else.
Why?
Uh,
This? No, that's boring.
that is not boring, dude.
This one.
No, the Bermuda Triangle.
No.
That's not boring. The
Okay.
Bermuda
No,
Triangle.
that's a good one.
We had
That's
that
like
on our list.
the
Yeah, we had it on our
deadliest
list.
triangle.
Yeah, we had it on our list.
Like,
Well, no, the
aliens.
deadliest triangle we already picked. It's the shark.
Yeah.
Well, the fin doesn't really.
The fin tells
The
you you're
fin-
about to
the
die.
fin tells
The-
you right
the
before
fin
you're about to
isn't-
die, buddy.
No,
No,
I
the
mean,
fin
I don't think
tells you-
anyone's died from a shark fin.
I bet you
before.
someone has.
Also,
Yeah.
dolphins have dorsal fins too, and
Okay, well, we
Not
picked a
nearly
shark
as cool.
fin.
I've
Yeah,
seen
we
a
did
lot
shark. You can
more
take-
dolphin dorsal fins.
You can take
ahead.
dolphin
Shark.
fins. Good pick.
Right.
But we went with
Yeah, because
Bermuda
once you see a
Triangle.
shark fin, you're over.
Also,
Yeah,
you
it's
have
you're dead.
you can have shark fin soup, and it gives you boners.
Facts. All right, you guys have your last two picks, Hank, Max. Uh-oh.
I don't know what Max just gave me. Look, this is going to tie back to the pyramids as well.
Ooh, a tieback pick.
The Illuminati sign.
Oh, that's a
Good
good
one.
pick.
Good
Wow.
pick.
Good pick.
Good pick.
It's a very good one.
Good pick.
That's not a good one. And then we'll go. Fuck, what was it? A guitar pick.
Okay.
Is that a triangle?
Guitar pick?
Yeah.
Is it rounded a little?
It's rounded, but listen, I'm not in the business of
Yeah.
denigrating other people's picks.
Yeah, it is rounded.
Yeah, I'll count that as a
Rounded at
triangle.
the top.
All right, we can take another one.
No, no,
Shark-
that's
wait,
fine, that's fine.
wait. Shark fins are rounded.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a fine pick. It's a fine pick, Hank. It is a pick.
No, yeah, no, I'm
It's a
allowing
pick.
it.
It's
Yeah,
literally a pick.
Yeah,
a pick.
It's a great pick.
the pick.
You
Oh,
couldn't.
shark fins rounded.
Fact or fiction, you can never play guitar without a guitar pick. That well.
That's actually
Okay.
fiction.
But like
A lot of people ever heard
the
of Mark
one of the
Knopfler?
greatest advancements in guitar playing was a guitar pick. Fact or fiction.
I don't know if you can call that an advancement.
Well,
I guess it
started.
was
It
at
started.
some
It started without one, and then they advanced it.
Yeah, no,
by
you're
having
I
one.
guess so.
Yeah.
So fact.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
Mark
fact.
Knopfler is pretty good at guitar. Doesn't use a pick.
I'm sure. Yeah,
Ever
but
heard of him? Dire Straits, bro?
Money for nothing.
I don't know either.
That was my
songs.
walk-up
Romeo
song
and
in college.
Juliet?
Sultans of Swing.
Great song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
No pick.
Our final pick, PFT's favorite, Doritos.
Okay. So
Doritos.
That's a tortilla chip.
Tortilla
No,
chip.
no,
That's
it's
a tortilla chip.
Dorito.
That's a tortilla
It's
chip.
a tortilla chip.
Dorito?
Jake, look
A
up
Dorito is a
the
tortilla
ingredients of a Dorito and tell me if tortilla chip is part of it, because it
It's
is.
not. It's
We had
corn.
we
So
had
you can
Cool
take
Ranch
all tortilla
Dorito.
chips?
We had Cool Ranch Dorito on our list, but we
Right.
can't do it after tortilla chips.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm gonna take a pepperoni pizza slice.
Well, we didn't take cheese. Yeah, okay, you're right. No, you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're right. Fair.
No, that was a
Caught
good
me.
way to
That's
argue
fair.
for yourself, Hank.
All right, Billy, we're gonna go with the
that was
other one.
fucking. I'm proud of you.
That's fair.
That was
No,
like a
Yeah.
high school debater right
He's-
there. You
he's
fucking
absolutely
dominated him.
correct.
It's on my first rodeo.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Our final pick is going to be
Oh, I have an idea.
Oh, yes.
no. I'm saying this one.
Yes.
but we talked about it. Look, it's the
I like it. Billy's got an idea.
it's the football related one.
Oh
No.
It's the foot.
No, you said two. I'm saying two. The
Oh.
No.
the office love triangle of Jim, Pam, and Roy.
Oh. Okay.
That story.
I hated that.
It
I
was-
hated it so much.
And that's Mount Rushmore.
I don't
Thanks,
think
guys.
I don't think the love triangle made me laugh once.
No, it's. I mean,
Probably
Jim and
might have
Pam.
been the
Yes.
cringiest part of the whole show.
Yeah.
Well, it's a love triangle. It's a triangle.
Jim
PF
not that great of a guy. Pam not that great of a girl.
Can we get that extra pick?
Roy just wanted to fucking ride jet skis.
Yeah,
with his
come on.
bro.
All right, so it's our
The
last
wedge.
pick.
Yeah, Big Cat, I think we go with
We have number one still there.
yeah. I was gonna say number 1 or number 11. Let's go with 1.
Okay.
Triangle offense.
Triangle offense.
Triangle offense.
That was on our
One
list, too.
titles. A
One-
lot of
Yeah.
titles.
So many chips.
Yeah.
Scotty, triangle.
Triangle.
It's a good pick.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good pick in the
pick.
fourth round too.
Yeah.
We were thinking about maybe taking it first, and we were like, no, shark fin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good Mount Rushmore.
I think it's a pretty
We
even
didn't even
one.
do any of the actual angles. Like we didn't do like an
Isosceles,
isosceles, scalene.
Yeah.
Scalene rocks.
Well, how about this? Fuck, marry, kill. Isosceles, scalene,
Equilateral.
equilateral triangle.
I would kill equilateral.
Whoa. It's the most
Yeah,
normal.
no. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I would kill equilateral. I would fuck scalene, and I would marry isosceles.
Yeah.
yeah, because isosceles like it's got some shit to her,
Yeah.
Isosceles
like
commentary.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the scalene you want to fuck one time, never be around it.
No, the scaling tries to peg you.
No, the
Dude,
scaling
sca-
triangle is the cracked iPhone of the Triangle Kingdom.
Or do you
Fun to
or
hang
do
out
you
with for one night.
Or do you marry equilateral?
Yeah, I
'cause
think you
just know
marry
what you're
equilateral.
getting?
Yeah.
No, but that would get boring after a
I
while.
I feel
would
like the
get bored,
scalene
yeah.
is
But it'd be
actually like a
safe.
Coors Light Blue Mountain.
Yeah, the scalene is safe, but also fun.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it.
Yeah, minus the
another
fifth
one we
side.
missed. The Eiffel Tower is just all triangles. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's how they built it.
The Eiffel Tower in Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. The Sitco sign at
Pyramids
Fenway
in
Park.
Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hank.
Bass Pro Shops.
Oh, the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Fuck. Blew that one.
Wow.
Damn it.
Hank, you blew it worse though because you picked the pyramids and not the Bass Pro Shop
Yeah, I
pyramid.
picked one of the 7 wonders of the
I think
world.
it's 8.
Of
Is it 8
the
now?
world.
Did they add one?
Well, yeah, the Bass Pro Shop.
The Library of Alexandria or whatever is shut down.
Dude, we lost a
Shut
lot.
down,
There's
burned
added
to the
one?
ground.
It's not
One of
open.
the two.
7
We
active?
lost a lot in the Library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slice of watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summertime.
Summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing better.
Just the food pyramid.
No, the food pyramid
No.
sucks.
Food pyramid-
makes you feel bad.
What was John
they put the
Wooden's pyramid of
smallest one up.
success?
Yeah.
Oh,
Slice of
yeah.
pie.
Oh,
That's a
fuck,
good one.
That's a good one.
The
pyramid
food pyramid-
schemes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
The food pyramid
Damn.
was such bullshit. They were like, yeah, you should just eat grains all the
It's
time.
all bread and
just eat
rice
carbs.
and no room for candy.
Yeah.
I'm so mad we didn't do pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes rock.
The
They're
flying.
you're at
like
the top,
pretty
yeah.
easy to do.
If you're at the
and-
top.
Yeah, right. Like they kind of rule. Like I've always said, I'd be down to get into a pyramid scheme and try to get some more people into it, and then bank.
We had a rack of billiards balls.
Okay.
The flying wedge. The
Oh,
band.
Flying V.
Flying
That's-
V and Mighty Ducks.
Or just
Oh,
regular
I thought-
ducks.
But there's only
That's
two
not really a
sides to that.
triangle.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that
no
is.
third side.
Yeah.
Paper football.
Paper
football's
football.
a good one,
Paper
Max.
football rules.
Shark tooth.
Yeah.
Shark tooth. Yeah.
Second best part of a
I'm trying to
shark.
think of
When we were having
football-related
that
stuff, it
debate
really
about
wasn't.
shark fins and killing people, I sent Hank shark tooth, and then he goes, "That's a terrible pick," because that's the thing that actually kills people is the shark tooth, which is also a triangle.
Yeah, but the fin is so badass.
That's true. The
It
fin is more
Jaws
iconic.
and, like, you
but if we were,
just
but
see the
that was
fin.
more of a fighting pick of you saying that the fin is what kills people.
Yeah.
I don't like getting contentious, so that's why I didn't pick it.
In Chicago, there's the Viagra Triangle.
Yeah.
What does
What does
that
that
mean?
It's just this little stretch where just old dudes just creep on younger ladies.
There's
All right.
fantastic restaurants there,
Yeah,
though.
very good restaurants.
I've
in
eaten
that area.
there like 3 times.
Yeah, it's very good restaurants.
Italian restaurants?
Italian
Memes.
restaurants. Yeah.
Fucking memes.
What?
No, it's
Means
just
it's like,
interesting
that's
that Hank
me.
eats at the Viagra
Yeah.
Triangle.
Yeah, he's trying to find an older dude. What are we gonna do? Let him fucking play.
You've made, until recently, Hank's life has just been hanging out with older dudes.
Yeah, that's true. You do roll with an older crew.
Yeah.
So you might have daddy issues.
Yeah, maybe. That's why I'm in the VT all the time.
All right. Any others that we missed?
I think we nailed most of them.
Yeah.
But then we're going to see that
triangle
list and we're going to
Just
feel
the-
dumb.
The protractor?
Oh,
The triangle.
Yeah, that one sucks.
No, that's.
Like,
Yeah,
no, like
triangles-
it's an honorable mention, but no one's been wowed by the triangle for an instrument.
Oh,
It's the
no,
dude who
yeah, I
can't
thought-
play an instrument goes
Oh,
up
yeah.
and plays a triangle.
What's the
Oh, that's mean to Nate.
Does he play the triangle?
Oh, no, he plays tambourine.
Okay.
what's
good.
the signal for soccer VAR? Do they do a triangle?
No, it's
No,
a
it's
box.
square. They
It's a
do.
box?
They make a television with their
Oh,
hands.
we should do a Mount Rushmore of squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there are a lot of good squares
Squares
out
are
there.
lame.
What?
I don't think they're lame.
Jake Marsh.
Yeah. That's probably one of the more common pieces of criticism I get.
1-1.
Nerd square.
Okay. Good Mount Rushmore, everyone. Way to go. And now it's time for our interview with Dallas Goedert, and it's sponsored by Body Armor because we get ourselves ready with Body Armor. When we're doing our interviews, we're drinking Body Armor. Strawberry banana drink is the best drink out there. The Body Armor water. Go buy it all on Amazon right now. This interview with Dallas Goedert, we were drinking Body Armor. We're getting ready. That's the way to go. Body Armor now on Amazon. Here is Philadelphia Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. It is Philadelphia Eagles tight end Dallas Goedert. He is here with us at Tight End U. We told you right before you sat down we got a great story for you, and I feel like it'd be a good icebreaker.
Great one. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
So
it sounds incredible.
you have a friend named Dallas.
I do. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so when we were at the Super Bowl.
I know where this is going.
Yes. Max right here, big Eagles fan, huge Eagles fan. He gets, through a friend of a friend, starts texting your friend Dallas.
Yep.
He thinks he's texting you the day before the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Which would have been sick.
It would have been sick.
Objectively, it
I'm
would have
actually
been
a little
sick.
upset
Yeah,
that he gave me the wrong Dallas.
But here's the thing. your friend Dallas was texting him being like, what are you up to tonight? The day before the Super Bowl.
Turning up.
Yeah.
He was in Arizona. Everything probably lined up.
And he thought he was like, I'm going to party with Dallas Goedert the day before the Super Bowl.
And so you also know Rory Hand, correct?
Yeah, I know Rory.
So he texted me and was like, he was like, yo, I got a friend who's at the Super Bowl. And I was like, I don't even know if he said that, but he was talking about you. And then I got a text and it was like, yo, Rory just gave me your number. It's Dallas. And I was like, what? Obviously, it's got to be you, because he was just talking to me about you. Like, what are the chances that you have another friend also named Dallas that was also friends with the one mutual that I knew,
and also in Arizona.
In Arizona.
For the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
maybe it was you.
No, I got it sent to me, and Rory actually sent it to me and being like, haha, I got these guys, you know what I mean? Like, he was pretty stoked about it. I'm like, cool, good job.
All right, so you're an idiot, Max, but that's okay. We love you.
Well, then
for
the
it.
Shane,
Shane Gillis then got involved and was texting his Max, and it was
Shane thought that Shane was pretending to be Max, texting what he thought was you, trying to sound cool.
A whole deep circle, man. What did he say? Straight chilling?
Yeah,
straight chilling. Cooling. What are you doing? Cooling.
What's up, player? What's up, player?
Cooling.
Cooling. I'm cooling.
You know, we got the same lingo, though.
Yeah, so we thought it'd be a good icebreaker, but yeah, so there was a moment in time when we were in Arizona, like all hungover, being like, Max is gonna hang out with Dallas Goedert before the Super Bowl.
Day before, man.
Yeah. Going
Should have
out.
been down on the strip.
Yeah.
Is your friend Dallas also named after a shitty football team?
Dude. Yeah, he is, but his parents don't like him. His aunt did.
Oh.
So his aunt and uncle were such big Cowboys fans that they convinced their brother or sister, whatever one it was, to name him Dallas. You know, tough.
That's crazy. So was your dad kind of pissed that you got drafted by the Eagles?
You know, he probably definitely would have rather had me go to the Cowboys, but you know, at that case, you kind of just got to bear your losses. They ain't won in so many years. At this point, this point, you might as well jump bandwagons. And you know, now he came to a good one.
So I got a weird question. I don't think we've done a million interviews, and I was thinking about it. You got drafted by the Eagles the year after they won the Super Bowl. So like 3-4 months. What's it like going into a locker room where everyone has a Super Bowl ring and you're like the new guy? That's got to be pretty intimidating, right?
I don't know if I'd say intimidating, but it's like there's like a level of inclusion that they had that it's like, man, we're in OTAs. Like, I'm new. It's everybody on the team. Last year's team flies in and they go to the ring ceremony, but you're just kind of left out of it. You know, like, damn, you didn't win a ring. Yeah. And it's like you're doing stuff and they're talking, we got to do what we did last year. I'm like, last year I was in college. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So it's just like they had their own thing going. And, you know, after a couple of years, so many people come and go that you lose that team. But the first year it was just like, you know, it was the people that won the Super Bowl and the people that came in and didn't.
Did you think at any moment, like, they might mix it up and you'd get a ring? Because I would definitely be thinking that, like, they just put me on a list and I somehow get a ring.
Man, I knew I probably wasn't getting that, but I definitely thought we were going to go back and win it the next year and the next year, and thought I'd have a lot of them by now, but here we are sitting with none.
Did Chris Long's corner of the locker room, did it still smell like marijuana after he left?
Nonstop. Yeah, that corner stays there. You know, they know who to put into that corner. It's got great filtration up above, so they definitely put the right people over there so it doesn't stink up the whole building, just that part. But Chris, he's a legend, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Do you want to talk about the Super Bowl now, or we can talk about it later?
Yeah, we're good. I think I'm almost over it, you know, like I'm moved on.
Yeah.
It's this next year, you know, they wouldn't let me.
Almost over it? Doesn't sound like you're over it.
How slippery was that turf? How much are we blaming the sod father?
Man, the sod father did not do good, but he knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all I can say is it was a great game till the end. You know, if the field was better, if we were playing on turf, you know, I'd take us 10 out of 10, but I have to say that.
Yeah. No, the turf sucked. It did.
There's a lot of people slipping, you know, you can't make that up, but we played on the same one. You know, I hope we get back and can play on good turf next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, I mean, your guys' season was incredible. Was there a moment during the season where you're like, this is a special team, like this is different? Because, you know, the start, I think there's a lot of people even in the media who are like, they're not that good. They haven't played anybody. Was there a moment where you're like, no, we're really, really fucking good?
Yeah, it was probably the second week of the year when we played Minnesota. and just kind of handled them. Our defense played lights out. Our offense played well, and then we just kept rolling from there. Really when we got A.J. Brown in the offseason, I kind of thought it was going to be special then, just adding another stud wide receiver to Smitty and Jalen, just have another person. So really I had high expectations all year, but that week 2 game on Monday night or Sunday night, whatever it was, I just felt like if we just stay healthy, we can go a long ways.
It just occurred to me that playing in Philadelphia, you probably get a lot of Dallas sucks chants.
Always.
But they're not about you.
Sometimes, I don't know. They're like, it could be coming in at, like, we're not even playing Dallas and they'll throw them out there, So we do definitely got a lot of hatred, and people in Philly do love the name that it is Dallas, and they definitely make jokes. I think I have to do a Twitter fan says about Dallas every year when we come to the Dallas games and how much they talk about how they suck, but it's a cool thing to have.
Yeah. You brought up A.J. Brown. Have you talked to him about the moon landing?
He doesn't believe it?
He doesn't believe it, yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's a pretty common consensus lately.
What do you think about the moon landing?
So I don't think the live version that like people saw on TV was them on the moon. I think that was like created on Earth.
Okay.
But I think maybe we went to the moon before that. But like,
but they didn't have the
like they didn't
cameras
have
set up
Bluetooth
there.
and stuff. So like, I don't know. Satellite seems a little sketch. I don't know. I've researched it a little bit, but they might have went. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a moon? Who
Yeah.
knows?
Is there? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Just
That's
asking questions.
Yeah.
You ride a unicycle?
I do. I actually just bought another one for my house in Philadelphia. Had to buy an air tank to fill up, and I've been riding down the driveway to get my mail every day.
That's a weird sight.
My whole family does it. So
Really?
we got. I probably got 5 aunts that ride it. My grandpa used to ride it, and then a bunch of cousins. My grandpa gave us all $50 if we learned to ride it. So
No shit.
everybody was learning that pretty early.
Are you
That's
guys,
crazy.
Like jugglers too, or you guys like that's a weird family trait.
No, I don't know how they got into it. I think somewhere where they were from, they were trying to have like the Guinness World Record book or whatever it is of people riding the unicycle, and they wanted to be a part of that. So I just got roped into it from there.
Wait, so are you good at riding the unicycle?
Oh, I'd say I'm pretty good. I used to ride in like parades in small towns in South Dakota. I can ride like a 6-foot tall one. I'd say I'm like,
can you
that
flip
like
bulls?
little panda?
Yeah.
Red
I
panda.
can't flip bulls, but like
You might be
if
the
I
coolest.
practice, I think I could do it.
Yeah, you might be the coolest guy to ride a unicycle because, like, I would like
Does
most
it make
guys.
you cooler if you can ride a unicycle?
No,
or
I
does
think
that
it
like
makes
bring
you
you
less
down
cool.
less
Yeah,
cool?
yeah.
That's
Way
why
less
you're the
cool.
coolest person to ever do it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because
Like no one's gonna fuck with you because you're an NFL tight end.
But
while
they
you're riding
might
a
because I
unicycle.
ride a unicycle.
Right. Like I see a guy on a unicycle, I'm like, what's this guy's problem?
Yeah.
Not for you.
A
though.
lot of things.
Yeah, right.
It
right.
puts my stress away. I'm just balancing here on life.
How many unicycles do you have?
So I have one that's actually mine. My mom probably has. She's got 3 6-footers. Well, these all came from my grandpa when he passed away, so they're all in our family now. But we probably got 20, 30 of them.
Jesus
Big
Christ.
wheels, little wheels.
You do tricks or anything, or you just
Like
ride
I can
it?
do like a little bunny hop. I've been working on going backwards. That's a lot tougher. Spin in circles and ride them. I think that is the trick. Like,
there-
the unicycle is the trick.
Is there a clause in your contract about like, hey, maybe tone it down on the unicycling?
No, dude, I think they're pretty safe. It's like,
Well, if you're good
it's
at
like a
it.
bike. You
Yeah.
can,
Well, no, a bike
they have
has 2 wheels.
It's half
yeah.
a bike. Yeah.
It's half a bike. No, they're pretty safe. I think. Only a few like hits.
By definition, not a bike.
Yeah, you're right. Buy unicycle correct.
All right. So as far as the Dakotas go, why do you guys need 2 of them?
Well, because there's like a better Dakota and a less good Dakota. So North Dakota is kind of like where people go that aren't cool, and like South Dakota is the cool Dakota.
Okay.
Really, it's just like Canada didn't want them, so like we'll just give them North Dakota.
Yeah. But there's a lot of
Mid-Dakota.
unicyclers in South Dakota. That kind of takes
It's
down the
actually started.
coolness.
It actually, my grandpa and my family's from North Dakota.
Oh.
So I'm a first generation South Dakotan.
Okay. So they
all got-
I was cool enough to move.
Yeah.
Move down south.
It's like the
you know?
Oregon Trail, except you guys are just on unicycles pedaling south.
take you forever.
We still got the dirt roads.
Yeah. What was it like going to a smaller college? Like, especially now that you're in the NFL, are people, do they ask you questions all the time? Like, what was it? Because all these guys, Ohio State, all the Alabama, all these big schools, you went to South Dakota.
Yeah, it was unreal. Once I got into like my junior and my senior year, it was like the easiest football I ever played. I know we played Indiana State once, and their nickel was 5'6", 123 pounds. First play of the game, I run a hitch, he catches, tackles me, and I fall down on him. They bring the stretcher out, he goes off in the ambulance. I see some people after the game. I'm like, hey man, like thinking about your guy, like prayers, let him know I'm thinking about him. And he's like, oh yeah, he's right over there. He was in street clothes. He's like, he just didn't want to play anymore. You're too big. So, I played a lot of competition that definitely wasn't as good as the NFL. Most of the safeties were probably like 5'2" guys. So like running down the seam was really easy. It was a lot of fun though. It was kind of like I was just playing football in high school still.
Yeah.
So, it all worked out.
Was that like a learning curve getting to the NFL and you're like, oh, wow, these guys some of them are just as strong as I am?
Yeah, it was definitely a learning curve. Really, the blocking aspect wasn't that bad. I'm just kind of a strong farm kid. But like when it came to running routes, like I said, I was going against safeties that were way slower than me, couldn't move. So it took me a little bit of time to develop like the art of route running in the NFL, where safeties are faster than you, linebackers are faster than you. So it took a little bit of time to get that aspect of the game. But once that came, it all kind of slowed down.
Did you get recruited anywhere else besides South Dakota?
No. Well, I had a bunch of like D2 offers, some basketball, some football. But I walked on to South Dakota State. It was like the biggest place I could have played. So I decided to give it a try.
And at what point during your college career did you know that you're like, people are like, hey, you're an NFL guy?
For me, it was in high school. Like coaches recruited me. They were D2 coaches saying I could go to the NFL. They were probably filling me full of smoke, saying that their program would get me there. But it was probably early on in my first year there that I was Googling Brent Selleck's name, checking his 40 time, doing that kind of stuff, and I felt like I correlated. And we had a good tight end at the time, Cam Jones, who. He hurt his back his senior year, but he was going to be, go to mini camps and have a shot to go on the team. And from the time I got there, I thought I was just as good and could be better than him. So early on, I thought I had a good shot. It was just hoping the coaches would give me an opportunity to show what I thought I could do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We were talking to Lane Johnson right before the Super Bowl about Nick Sirianni and what type of coach he is, because we only see what's in front of the camera, what's presented to us, and he sometimes comes across a little bit corny on the outside. What is the team perception of Nick in terms of his motivational stuff, planting seeds, planting flowers, that showing up wearing Rocky t-shirts, trying to embrace himself to the city of Philadelphia? What's the view on Nick from inside the locker room?
Yeah, initially when he got there, it was right when Ted Lasso dropped, and I was watching that, and I thought they went together great.
Yeah.
It's all about connecting, love your teammate. It's all about whatever. He's a little bit corny. He tells us his stuff, but when we were 2-5, and he's like, the roots are going underneath. Eventually, you see a flower, and after he had that statement, I think we went on a 6-0 run or something like that. So he's a little bit corny. His stories, you might have heard him before, but he does a good job explaining them. It keeps us talking about him. Afterwards, we all go to each other and we'll talk to Lane. That story was dumber than heck. But it's next time, 5 meetings later, he'll show us a picture of, whatever it is, a loofah or something. We're like, oh, yeah, details.
Yeah.
We know what's up.
Yeah,
but he's a great coach. He does a good job of, keeping everything exciting, keeping us close and, connecting, competing, all the things that he says we really embody in our locker room, and I feel like that's why we've had the success.
So this year, you guys are so great, and the play that did they get rid of the spear play? Are they made it so it's
no?
not,
You can still do it. I think Jerry Jones tried to ban
he tried
it.
to.
Yeah,
But
the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, the quarterback sneak.
Yep.
So when you would line up for that, could you tell on the other side of the ball those guys they knew they had no shot? It was 100% success.
Yeah, I think we didn't get it once on third down and went for it and got it on fourth down, but. I mean, as you guys have probably heard on TV, Jalen squats 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, every time he's going to get it. And then it doesn't help that, now we can push the old Reggie Bush rule that he got in trouble for. It's just legal. So you get Jalen plus 2 or 3 other guys behind him. It's tough not to get it.
Yeah. Would any of the defensive linemen or linebackers be like, this is bullshit? Saying
all the time. Again. Call us pussies and you're soft, run a real play. I'm like, I mean, it is you know what I mean? Don't get us to 3rd and 1. Don't get us to 4th and 1. Stop us.
You could honestly, you could run that play every down.
I think we could go up and down the field.
Yeah.
I think Jalen would break more than you would think and probably drop a safety and take it.
Yeah. No, but even I think you get like 3.5 yards every time you did it.
Minimum.
If the other team even knew it was coming, you could just
They could
do an
line
entire
up for
drive.
it. Yeah, I think we could get close.
That's so funny that they would say that too, because you know that they watched it in practice that week and they still can't stop it.
Yeah, I don't know how you do stop it. You know, our O-line, interior, like the worst part about it is they work on it. You know what I mean? They work on Kelsey going low. The other one's going a little bit higher than Kelsey. Mm-hmm. If Kelsey can take out one guy's legs, you know, we got 2 or 3 yards. And, I mean, unless someone goes Troy Polamalu and jumps over the top.
But even still, then you have Jalen Hurts, who, like you said, can squat 600 pounds.
And keep pushing forward.
Yeah, right.
For sure. Yeah,
that's the part. You can't
I'm
run it with
glad they
everyone.
didn't take it out.
Yeah.
You know, it was definitely beneficial for us. I think they should just move it back. You know, you can't do it inside the 5-yard line. You know, we need to get some passing touchdowns. I think Jalen had like 15 1-yard quarterback sneaks.
Mm-hmm.
Would have looked good in my stats.
Yes.
Could have helped on my fantasy owners, you know.
Yeah, so
I don't get any points for pushing them in. That's sad.
Yeah, so do you have a message for your fantasy owners? Because I feel like you're right on that cusp where everyone has Dallas on their team, and then there's some times where, you know, weeks where it might not help. Do you have any message for them? Like,
Man, that's tough.
Because you do have
the worst
big,
part
big
is
weeks.
I play fantasy and I pick myself, and every week I plan on having a big week. But you know, the worst part is this year we led in so many games that we'd be in the second half of games, and if you didn't have your catches in the first half, we only ran the ball in the second half. Mm-hmm. So you know, it's tough. You know, it's not really always on me, my fantasy owners. It's really on the team. You know, we need to not be winning by so much so we can throw and catch up and air raid offense, not run the ball.
Yeah, have your defense give up more touchdowns in the first half.
Yeah,
That's
you know, maybe don't draft the Eagles defense because they killed it this year. You know, maybe try to get I want them to be good too. It's hard.
Do you actually your stats are pretty consistent. It's just the touchdowns.
The touchdowns. I pushed Jalen in too much.
Right.
You know,
That's the problem.
This next year though, we've been talking and. He doesn't want rushing touchdowns. He's good. He broke the quarterback rush touchdown per year or whatever. Mm-hmm. So now he's ready to start throwing them.
Well, you should get credit if you physically carry him into the end zone.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm pushing 3-3, you know, he doesn't need those 6.
Yeah,
he doesn't need all 6. He gets plenty.
Do you feel a little bit out of place in the locker room not having gone to the University of Georgia?
Man, more and more. That in Alabama, we got a lot of them folks. You know, they call us the Eagle Dogs now. So definitely a little bit, but I've tried to fit in with those guys, and they're a fun group. So, you know, I claim like Georgia's my school that I would have went to if I could have.
If they recruited you.
I could have went.
So if Georgia had offered you, would you have said yes?
Oh, absolutely. If anybody would have offered me, I probably would have said yes.
Definitely in. Yes.
Paying for college isn't
though.
that fun.
No. When did you get a full ride?
I got like a half scholarship at the end of my sophomore year, so a year and a half I was on scholarship.
Do you still have student loans?
Dude, I was lucky enough that, you know, Mr. Lurie paid me enough that I was able to pay those.
You make
things
enough
off.
money to pay that off.
Barely.
That's got to be sick.
It was a nice thing to write a check. It was kind of upsetting that it was that big though.
Yeah.
Did they do like a ceremony for you when the coach was like, "Okay, you're coming on full time," or was it?
No, it was pretty low key. I think it was to the point, like at this point, I was already 2-time first team all conference. Yeah. So I think it was like, we should just put this guy. We're not going to make a big deal out of it because everybody probably assumes he's already on scholarship, and they'll kind of look like the weirdos that didn't want to put me on scholarship. But.
Yes. How good at basketball were you?
I mean, in South Dakota, I did score 1,000 points in high school, but that is also, I mean, I wasn't playing the best competition week in and week out, and you know, in South Dakota, I was the tallest, the biggest, the most athletic, so I had that advantage, but. You know, just like pretty much any other competitive NFL player that has any skills with, you know, hard work and dedication to basketball, I probably could have been in the NBA.
Yeah. Did you ever get to hang out with Mike Dom?
Mike Dom, he's my dude.
Dude, Mike Dom was the best.
He's a dog.
Yeah. He was. I mean, you guys went to the tournament a couple times.
Yep. I think he took him all 4 years. He just signed another contract in whatever country he's playing in now. So
shout out Mike Dom.
No, we lived right next to him. Throughout college. He was
awesome.
the man.
Yeah.
He was the man. He ran South Dakota State for sure.
I believe it.
Did you actually work on a farm?
Oh yeah. That was some of my first jobs growing up. I did bales, fed cows, drove 4-wheelers around and moved them from pasture to pasture, all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah,
Your country.
Anybody ever call you Big Country?
Dude, no. I think it's because like we're from like a little country. Like big country's got to be like Texas or something. Like everything's bigger. Like South Dakota is just like little country.
It does get forgotten a lot.
It's the bougie Dakota, right?
Yeah, the bougie Dakota.
Yeah.
Bougie country.
Has anyone from South Dakota ever won a Super Bowl?
Adam Vinatieri.
Okay,
and,
that one counts. Yeah,
couple.
Jim Langer.
Okay,
Back with the Dolphins in the day. Other than that, probably not too many. Nate Gary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legend.
What do you think about Mount Rushmore?
My South Dakota, to get tourists there, everybody should go see it at least once. But like 3 minutes in, you've seen it all.
Yeah.
You've seen it all. Like usually, like you walk up to it, and before you get to the viewing station, you're like, "Well, you guys good? Should we head back and go see the rest of the state in 5 minutes?"
You go up there, you're like, wait, is there another one? Is there like somewhere else I should look?
Like
No,
the
it's
only
same.
thing is like you see National Treasure and like the big pond in the back. Like I wish that was there to like make it a little bit cooler, but I don't think it is.
You should bury some of your treasure,
dude. Now we're talking.
Yeah, that people flock to South Dakota.
Dude, make a little like map.
Yeah,
give it to someone in like 50 years. Like I probably forgot about it at that time.
Did you have to go like every year for school trips?
Not for school trips, but I've probably been like 7 times. We actually went as a football team. We went out to Rapid City to have a few practices for our fans out there. Nobody came. It was miserable that day, but we got to stay in like an army barracks and got to see Mount Rushmore. So
7 times
nobody was that excited.
Yeah, 7 times is too many.
It was cool when I was like 6 years old and my grandpa and grandma took us on an RV trip out there.
Yeah,
like, that was fire. The perfect age to do it. But the older you get, the less cool it gets. Pretty much South Dakota.
Do you have a football coach that like tried to teach you a life lesson from Mount Rushmore?
Gosh, I don't know if we did have a lesson with it. I don't know if there is a lesson to it. Like,
Teddy Roosevelt.
I couldn't even
rocks.
tell you all the presidents on it.
Yeah,
I could name 3 for sure.
Okay, name 3.
George Washington, Abe Lincoln, and Teddy Roosevelt. Just because you said it.
There's another one. There's another one on there.
Ben Franklin,
Alexander Hamilton,
so. Maybe. He's on a $100 bill. He's not even a president.
Yeah, you got it.
Smart.
Yeah.
University of Thomas Jefferson.
It is.
It might
Jefferson.
be Thomas
Jefferson.
TJ's up there.
Overrated though.
All right. Well, this has been awesome. I have one last question. Rowback question. RHOBACK.com. Use code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Joggers, shorts, hoodies, Q-zips, polos, everything. Rowback.com. Promo code TAKE. So we are at Tight End U. What are you hoping to learn?
Man, I'm just coming here to meet these guys, and then I'm just gonna pick their brains. Everything Travis says. For myself, I want to get one of those 1,000-yard seasons. So I'm just gonna pick his brain, see what he sees, ask him about it, and see how I can take that next step.
Well, we actually saw his presentation, and it was just a slideshow saying, "Have Patrick Mahomes be your quarterback." So
yeah, I mean. I can't go over there. Jalen Hurts does a good job. So
no, Jalen Hurts.
I'm just going to tell him to throw it to me a little bit more. That's probably it. I need to be his best friend.
Yeah. Do you think Jalen Hurts is like doesn't get enough respect for being because people will do top 5 quarterback lists? I don't know how he's not in the top 5 right now.
Yeah. A lot of those lists are just people are trying to get likes or whatever.
Okay, be careful. Be careful.
Be careful. No, what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Describing our job.
We have a job to do. We're impartial about it.
We don't come and catch footballs.
Jalen has to be at the top.
Yes.
And if you don't, you're just trying to use his name.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, got it.
I'm not
the
dogging
making
the
of the list.
I'm from Philadelphia. He's number 1.
Right. The making of the list is a really honest profession, and that you respect.
You can say he's got good talent around him. No, he's a dog. He's really good. I think he should be top 3, top 2. It's hard to take anything away from Patrick, and you go down that list, and there's probably 10 quarterbacks that could be in the top 5. Depends on what fan base you are, but personally speaking, Jalen's in the top 2, and he's not 2.
Yeah, depending on what fan base we want to antagonize, and that's the person that we would leave off.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
Okay.
No hard feelings.
Yeah, it's okay.
Last thing for the Eagles fans watching, can you just give us a Dallas sucks?
Yeah, to all the Eagles fans, go Birds and Dallas sucks.
There we go.
Would you say that, that losing to Washington on Monday Night Football, that really spurned you guys to be great this year?
That was actually, dude, my last play in that game, I fumbled and broke my shoulder. So it was like a hard
That's a fun
fracture.
memory.
Not a
so
face mask,
Washington,
right? Not a
trash.
face mask.
Not a face mask. They didn't call it, so it doesn't really count. If a tree falls and nobody hears, it doesn't make a sound, can't be a face mask if it wasn't called.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm sorry, but that game rocked. Sorry
No,
about
dude, it
sorry
was
about your
good.
shoulder.
It was sick to we were 8-0, maybe 9-0 at the time, and to be the one that lost the game.
Yeah.
And then sit out the
You
next
didn't
5
lose
weeks.
it. Well, actually, all right. So last question. Before the Super Bowl, would you or any of your teammates ever drink champagne before the Super Bowl, like the night before?
Oh, for sure. Some people would.
Yeah, but no, like no one who's actually playing on the team. Like you guys have a job to do.
Like as in celebrating?
Yeah,
As
right.
in celebrating? No.
No.
No,
and
not
anyone who
celebrating.
did celebrate before the Super Bowl, like they shouldn't be allowed to be Eagles fans.
That's not true.
Oh, the fans?
Yeah.
The fans?
Yeah.
Like if you drank
if I
champagne.
was a fan, champagne's a little weird before.
Yeah,
it
Like
is.
drink beers before and
Yeah,
get
no,
ready for the
beer's
game.
fine. Yeah. But champagne before the Super Bowl?
Those fans are probably why we didn't win.
Yeah, exactly.
I would
Like,
agree.
I hope there's no one in here.
no, like if
I
you
don't
went
really
out,
believe
if
it.
you went
I
out
don't
and
believe
you
it.
drank champagne and then you threw up
We
on
were planning on
yourself,
having 2 days
Yeah.
of
and then
champagne
you lost your
drinking.
phone the night before the Super Bowl, that'd be bad.
I just had pregame jitters. I had pregame jitters. We were at a party. They were bringing champagne around. I was like, sure, I'll dabble.
felt
I'll
like you're
dabble
on
in a
top
little
of the
bit of the
world.
bubbly.
Yeah.
It's fine. And then a lot of pictures were taken. It turned into a whole thing. I got a little bit more intoxicated, overserved, some may say, later in the night. And
Bad guy.
Bad guy. Bad guy.
Yeah, so he's the one to blame. So
Him and the Sod Father.
yeah.
The
Shot father.
Hey, give it to him. The Sod Father. It was so bad he had to retire.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something like that. Maybe he was
Hell yeah.
pre-retired.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dallas. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, thank you guys.
Okay, let's wrap up the show. We're doing Guys on Chicks.
Guys on chicas. Amigas, ¿cómo está?
Let's do it. Guys on Chicks.
Damn, these are
Oh,
some
Hank's
long
reading.
ones.
Nice.
Memes always
You
send
got
some
this, Hank.
paragraphs.
Objin.
My friend has. These are also unchecked,
Uh-oh.
unprompted.
Plug Hank back in.
My friend has been talking to a 23-year-old.
Hank, by the way, we did a meet and greet today, and guys kept on coming up to him being like, hey, where have you golfed so far?
Shut the fuck
and
up.
He listed like every golf course in the greater Chicagoland area. At one point I said, Hank, just list the ones you haven't been to.
It is the summer of Hank.
It was that one guy. You're like, Monday I played here, Sunday I played here, Saturday here, Friday here. It was impressive.
You just named all weekends, basically.
Monday.
Whatever. I told you guys before. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you told us you're not working this
you
summer.
can read, Hank. You can do this.
We've been grinding all day. My friend has been talking to a 23-year-old married man for 1 year, and he is now getting separated. My friend is seriously dating him and thinks that she loves him and wants to be with him to see if it works out. This guy is a scumbag loser.
Yeah.
That's it.
That was a
No
question?
question.
Just know that when you get with him, that's how you got with him.
Right.
So he might stray elsewhere for his next girlfriend.
And also, 23-year-old married man probably means he married his high school sweetheart. Probably means he was like, I need to see what's out there in the world, and it's you. And then he's going to do the exact same thing to you. I need to see what's out there.
Now, in her defense, if you meet a 23-year-old guy, you probably don't immediately think this guy's married.
But she knows.
But she knows.
Yeah. Don't do that. Bad form. Hey, bad form by that girl.
Also, getting married that young, weird move.
Yeah, and bad form by everyone. Cheating on your wife. Mm-hmm. Could have just stayed boyfriend, girlfriend, and just cheated on her and then broke her heart that way. No, that would have sucked too.
Hey, what's up, Big Cat, PFT, Hank, Billy, Max, and that guy who lied about his hole-in-one?
Yep.
My boyfriend and I have been having the typical arguments throughout our relationship that you'd expect. Where to spend the holidays, who does what chores, who plays music in the car, etc. There's, however, one argument which we have not been able to settle that he always wins. My boyfriend feels that when we go to the movies that he should get to pick what movie we see because I don't know actors' names very well. I will confess that I often mix up characters and get lost in the plot, but he insists that girls don't appreciate good movies like guys do. I said this is bullshit and that I want to see the new Barbie, but he said it'll be a cold day in hell before we see Barbie over Oppenheimer. How do I get control over movie selection?
I think there are going to be a lot of couples
separately
that go to the theater and they go to different movies.
Yeah. You also just have to this guy needs to just suck it up. I understand what he's saying, but I actually am the person who never recognizes actors and is that shitty person to watch a movie with. But you have to suck it up and know that he's got to go see Barbie and then you go see Oppenheimer together. Like, why not go to two movies? I remember I had to go see Pitch Perfect 3 or something. I actually enjoyed it.
You know what the worst is? I'm terrible at going to see a movie and then remembering the characters' names throughout the movie. It'll be over, and then I'll be like, yeah, remember when like that guy with the brown hair said this to the girl with the red hair? And then everybody else knows who their names are in the movie. That part does not register with me. I'm sitting there listening to them say each other's names for an hour and a half. Can't remember the second I walk out of the theater.
Yeah.
You know what movie rocked that I saw mixed reviews about? Air.
What was the mixed reviews?
I saw some people be like, it wasn't that good.
Who?
It was fantastic.
And don't say Stephen Shea.
Fantastic.
I heard some dicey reviews too.
Who?
But
Yeah.
Hank was talking about a big game about Air, and I thought, oh, that's because it's got Matt Damon and Ben Affleck in it.
That's any movie they're in. I was just,
thought it was
it's an absolute delight. I loved it. I was laughing my ass off.
I think that's also people struggle watching movies that they know are real life, and they're like, we know what happens. Like, well, just go and enjoy it.
Yeah, newsflash, at the end of Oppenheimer, we win World War II.
Yeah, Titanic, it sinks.
Yep.
Okay.
Barbie.
Margot Robbie's hot.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling hot.
And then they try to give
guys
her.
on chicks.
They try to. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Ryan Gosling is hot.
Yeah, he's so hot. He's dreamy.
My boyfriend listens to your podcast whenever we're in the car. How do I get him to talk to me?
Yeah, that's.
You want us to
The car
take
time
away
is
listeners?
not for talking. Car time is for listening.
Also, I'm a big believer.
I disagree, actually.
What?
I like talking in cars.
Yeah, you do. It's annoying.
Hank will get on the phone.
Hank will. What were we? I think.
When is Hank supposed to make
Boston for March Madness? Hank talked to me like 4 hours straight.
When is he supposed to make
Wanted to
these
kill
business
myself.
calls in the car on the golf course?
On the way to the golf course.
Talking in the car, I'm a big believer. If it's a road trip or it's maybe a 30-minute trip where you're going to see other people, sure, talk. If you're going in the car to go out to dinner, save that conversation. You don't want to waste it.
You're amaterial.
Yeah, you can't be going through all the stuff and then you get to dinner and you're like, so what do we talk about? So be smarter than that.
But then if it's a really long road trip, like 8 hours, you have to have
Hank
some music.
would love
with that.
to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would talk the whole time. And he goes like this. Okay.
No,
Now
that's
that
Max. That's Max.
He goes, now that I've got you here for the next 4.5 hours, I got some questions.
We get a lot done.
We do get a lot done, but I want to kill myself the entire time.
That's so
Maybe
rude.
my favorite videos that I see are when girls post videos, like selfie videos of themselves in a car while their boyfriend is listening to Part of My Take.
Yes.
And they're just staring at the phone, listening to us talk about God knows what, rolling their eyes. Like, I can't believe I'm with a guy that finds this entertaining.
Yes.
I love those videos. Those downloads count the same, though.
Yeah, because you know those women secretly got the hots for us.
Yeah.
They definitely.
Hey, if you're doing it right now, sup?
Yeah, sup?
Sup? How you doing?
Because I know what you're talking about. That woman, basically every time her boyfriend puts it on, these guys again.
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to them.
Well, guess what? Guess what, babe? Dump that zero. Get with a hero.
Yeah. Come on. You can be a Part of My Take groupie. We should sign up for like a listserv.
Hard on my take.
Would y'all, speaking of that, no, just kidding. Strike that from the record.
Okay. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that was a bad joke.
No, good
bad
segue,
joke,
Hank.
Bad joke.
Speaking
bad
of that,
segue.
speaking about
Just
that,
a
yeah.
joke. I shouldn't even read this.
No, you
now.
have to.
No, you got to.
Would y'all ever consider doing a kid-friendly episode? Thanks for your consideration.
What?
I think we've tried.
What do you mean?
It just doesn't work.
I said hard on my take, and I said speaking of that.
Like a PG episode?
Yeah.
We could.
I don't know what we talk about.
So no. The answer is no.
Probably not.
We should do it. You know what we should do? We should do a Nickelodeon episode.
Or a Berman, like 1 week, like a kid-friendly Berman.
Nah, but you know what? I like the idea of all these kids being molded by us.
Or
We don't want to.
What if we do a Kids Bop version of Part of My Take?
Yeah.
That would be sick. Have just kids read our lines of dialogue that we've already said in an episode back to each other.
Let's do numbers.
69.
Yeah. Billy's not here. Hank?
17, I guess.
26. Jake and Max, you guys can say a number.
18.
Max?
20.
Oh.
What do we got, Max? He's pretty
90. 90. All right. Okay. Takey's Friday. Everyone enjoy.
Love you guys.
Talking away. No, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shining away. Oh, I'll be coming for your love of the day. Needless to say, I'm saying, but please stumbling away. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. I've got